Hello everyone, and welcome to this Pilates workout using the circle. I'm going to begin sitting on the mat. You can also do this standing if you prefer and it feels more comfortable. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, gently pull the circle apart. And then as you breathe out through the mouth, gently apply pressure into the handles of the circle. A couple of these, just nice inhale through the nose. Exhale through the pursed lip. Let's add some movement of your spine now. As you inhale, gently pull the circle apart and then exhale, press the circle away. Inhale to extend the spine, pull the handles apart, breathe out through the mouth, press the handles and flex the spine forward. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, flex the upper mid-back. Gentle pull on the handles, breathe in, press away, gentle exhale. And again, really opening chest, mobilizing the spine with our breath. A little bit of pressure into the circle. I'm going to add some rotation in your spine now. Gently press into the handles of the circle. As you twist the spine, every time you rotate, think of growing taller, shoulders stay relaxed, and twisting as you press gently into the circle. Exhale, twist. Straighten the arms now, sweep the arms over the top, bend the elbows, come back to the chest. Press the circle away, take the arms over the head, go to the other side, and again, alternating from right to left. Straighten out the arms, reach the arms in the circle overhead, bend them back in towards you. And again, reach up over, bend those elbows. Good. And again, easy up over the top, bend those elbows to come back in. Well done. Just straighten the legs out now along the mat. Gently press the handle of the circle. Press the circle down between the feet, the knees. And let's just go into a nice easy spine stretch forward. Just warming up our spine. Getting used to those movements before we start the full workout. Gently bend and flex over the circle. Inhale to rebuild your spine nice and tall. Come down onto your mat now, onto your back. Reach the arms up, holding on to the circle. Gently mobilize the shoulders, just a couple reaches behind the head. And then bringing the arms forward, pressing gently into the circle. And then bend the elbows. Let's add a little ab prep to that movement. So as you breathe out, press the circle. Lower the elbows down towards your waist. And then sliding the ribs down towards the pelvis as you lift the upper body. Keeping the pelvis nice and neutral. And then resting the head. Let's raise both legs up now. Keeping a little imprint in your lower back. Knees bent. As you lift the upper body, straighten out those legs and press the circle down towards the top of your legs. Try lifting as you breathe out and feel almost like you're throwing the circle forward to follow the diagonal reach of your legs. Then let's reach the arms behind you. Straighten the arms now. Exhale to lift up. Same thing with the legs, just reach them away on the diagonal. Make sure your head is coming up with the rest of your spine. Extend the legs straight away and reach the edge of the circle towards the kneecaps. Now lower one leg down. Let's lower the right leg as you take the arms behind you and then just lift straight up towards the center. Your right leg that's lifting can also be slightly bent if that's better for your hip flexors. Now let's add an oblique rotation towards your right leg, up and over. Inhale as you come back and down. Think of lifting your left shoulder off the mat as you rotate over towards your right knee. Think of your circle coming over to the outside of your right leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you come back and down. Keep it going. Couple more. Good. Lift up and over and back and down to center. Well done. Let's repeat that on the left leg. Exhale as you lift the upper body, you straighten the left leg out. Inhale as you come back down. So this side, that left knee is staying slightly bent. Again, you can keep that left leg straight as it comes towards you if you prefer, for an extra little challenge. Couple more, then we will add the oblique turn. 2. Come back into center. Exhale, lift 1 and back down with the head. This time as you come up, we start to add that little rotation over. Exhale as you lift up and going over towards your left knee with the circle and the arms. So circle just goes on the outside of your left leg as it comes up towards you. Lower back and down. Really great for obliques, this one. Think of lifting up and over that right shoulder, coming higher than your left. Pelvis staying nice and neutral. Lift up and over. Inhale back down. Just a couple more on this left leg. And release the arms. Well done. From here, just taking the arms up. Give them a little stretch. Release the head from side to side. And then again coming up into tabletop with both legs. Knees bent at 90 degrees. And you'll place the circle between your lower leg. So keep a little bit of pressure into the circle, squeezing gently inner thighs. And just extend the legs away on the diagonal as you take the arms behind the head. Upper body can be lifted on this one if your neck feels comfortable. Otherwise, sending the legs away with a little imprint of your lower back towards the mat. Squeezing circle in between inner thighs. Really great for abdominals, strength through the legs. Breathing out to reach the legs and coming back in. Now, hands go behind the head. Scoop the upper body up. You'll straighten the legs away. And then just switch the legs up and down. So the circle rotates between the lower leg. Inhale as you come in and release. Well done. Take the circle away from between the legs, take it into the hands, reach the arms behind you. And then again, take up the legs one and the other one. Place the circle back between the lower leg and let's try those little rotations again. Lift the upper body, straighten the legs away and now just lift and lower. Alternate legs so you feel like the circle is just twisting between your lower leg. It's a tricky one to keep that circle in place. Well done. Reach the legs away. Extend them out. Keep going. 4 more. Little reach of the legs. 3. Exhale. 2. And 1. Well done. Come back in with the legs towards you. And then gently resting your head back and down. Take the circle into the arms here. Straighten the legs out along the mat. Reach the arms behind you and gently bring the arms forward. Exhale when you're ready to peel off the mat. Come into your roll up. Sitting straight up on those sitting bones with your knees bent. And you'll place the circle around the outside of your thigh bones. So feed your feet through the circle. Exhale when you're ready to roll halfway back as you push outwards into the circle, into the outside of your legs. Great position here to do that half roll back. Really gives the lower body some extra resistance as we use our abdominals. Keep a nice C-shaped curve as you roll back off sitting bones and then dive back forward over the legs. Good job. Take the circle away from the legs here. Holding on to it, roll back again and then add a little twist and a pull of the circle and then dive back forward. So half roll back, twist, to the left, come to center, pull the circle to the crown of the head and dive forward. Roll back again. Exhale as you twist left and right. Center, dive forward. And again, really leading with the lower back. Roll back, and this time raise both legs up. Find your balance. Feed the feet through the circle and press the outside of your lower leg into the circle. And then just moving, rotating the upper body one way and the other way. Keeping a little push to the outside of your lower leg into that circle. Keep your balance on the back of the sitting bones. Twist right and twist left. Last one to the right. Back into center. Rest the legs, upper body, and then gently roll all the way back down to your mat. Well done. Take the legs up into the air. Take hold of your circle. And place the circle between the thighs this time. So a little squeeze just above the knee. Place the feet down into the floor. Press the palms down and let's roll up into your shoulder bridge. Gently rolling up one vertebra at a time from tailbone to the top of the ears. Squeezing into the circle as you lift. And then gently rolling back down into neutral. A little bit of pressure into that circle as you peel up into shoulder bridge. And then smooth roll back and down. Let's roll up again, tail to shoulders, breathe in to stay. Exhale, articulate through the spine back down to the mat. Roll up this time, take the arms up into the air and then squeeze gently into the circle as you lower the hips and then lift them back up. You can also allow the arms to reach out to a T shape as you lower the hips. Don't quite touch the mat and lift the hips back up. So squeeze the hips and press the circle as you lift. Release slightly as you lower. Exhale up. Inhale down. Really gets into those glutes, legs, deep abdominals. Lift the hips up, lower the arms. And this time, lift the heels and then just press that circle between the legs into little pulses. 6 more of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, roll all the way down and release back to neutral. Well done. Let's come now into our side leg series of exercises using the circle. Come to lie on your right side, right arm reaching along underneath you. And the circle will be pressing between the legs. So your top leg is pressing down into the top handle. Bottom left leg is pushing down into the bottom handle. So it's secure down to the floor. And then just lower the top left and release it slowly. So try not to bounce the leg on top of the circle. Try and think of a squeeze. So really engaging inner thighs, deep abdominals. Now keep pressure on the top leg and slowly bring the bottom leg up to meet the top. Get into those inner thighs. 5 more. 4. Bottom leg up to top. Couple more times. And again, last one. Lower the leg down. Raise the top leg up off the top handle. And just trace that leg forwards to the front edge of the mat. And back over the circle to the back edge of the mat. Getting right into your top left leg, glutes, outer hip, thigh, forwards up and over. Try to clear the circle every time. So get the height over the top. Maintain the height over on the way back. Lovely. 2 more each way. And tap forwards and backwards. And then just coming back into the center to rest the leg. Now removing the circle from under the bottom leg and place the circle between the ankles. So you can squeeze it with the bottom left and the top. And then let's see if you can just lift both legs with the circle lifting the upper body as well. So coming into your little side flexion, lifting legs and upper body. Squeeze into that top left side of your torso as you breathe out. And then lower everything under control together. Lift and lower. A couple more times. Coming up. Control back down to the mat. And lift. Hold this one. Raise the top arm. And then just see if you can get that circle to pulse between the legs. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Rest back to the mat. All right, let's switch sides. Good. Going to lie now onto your left side. Place the circle underneath your bottom leg. And then top leg will rest on top. Ready to squeeze the circle in place without it moving. Top right leg pushes down into the circle and slow release. Squeeze it down and up. Again, important not to bounce the legs here, but think more of a gentle squeezing action coming from those deep abdominals. Pushing down under control, releasing slowly out of it. Push down 3, and nice 2. And this one, bring the bottom leg up to meet that top leg. Try and keep the stable circle so it doesn't wiggle around. Pull it up to meet inner thighs. Squeeze them together. 3 more. And 2. And last one. Now top right leg comes off the top of the circle. Tap it forward. Tap it back. Clearing the circle handle every time you go backwards and forwards. Working into the top right hip. Up and over back. Up and over forwards. Really get some height through the center so you don't brush the handle of the circle. Clear it every time. Couple more times. Forwards and backwards. And then resting the top leg onto the handle. Taking the circle away and this time placing it back between the ankles. Getting ready for our double leg lifts. Squeezing between the top and the bottom. As you breathe out, little pressure, try and lift up both legs and lift the upper body. Everything lowers back down. So again, working into your top right side. Good side flexion of your torso. Drawing abdominals gently in towards the lower back as you lift. And exhale. Inhale down. Good job. Let's go. 3 more. Coming up, body and legs together. See if you feel one side is harder than the other. Keeping that balance. Now this one, hold the legs, hold the side bend, raise the top right arm, and then just squeeze that circle. Tiny little pulses. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Now try here, keeping the circle between the ankles. Flip over onto the front side of your body. Bend the knees so the soles of the feet face the ceiling. Just rest your forehead down, press the palms down, and gently lift the upper body into a couple of breaststroke preps. Just tiny little hovers, sliding the shoulder blades down the back. Easy coming up and releasing your forehead. Now taking hands under your forehead, ready for that heel squeeze. Press the circle, push the soles of the feet towards the ceiling and try and raise the fronts of the thighs, maybe just 1/2 inch. Doesn't need to be too big, but use the glutes, use the strength of your abdominals to get the lift. Press into the circle. Lower back and down. Little squeeze and lift. Everything lowers. Now let's see if we can add the upper body. Hands stay attached to forehead. Lift the upper body and press the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Exhale, gently lifting up. Everything, squeeze that circle. Everything lowers back down. Just a couple more. A little lift. Inhale to lower. Little lift off the mat. And release. And again, just try a little lift. One more time. Exhale. And lower. Well done. Remove the circle. Gently, when you're ready, push back to sit to your heels. Relaxing your head down to your hands. And let your lower back have a little breather. Good job. Slowly rolling yourself back up or stay in 4-point kneeling position. Place the circle underneath your right hand. And then your left leg will extend behind you. As you raise the left leg, gently press into the handle of the circle with your right hand. So a good little balance challenge, this one. Tap down the leg, release, press the handle of the circle as you raise the leg. Little lift, keeping abdominals drawing up towards the lower back. Touch the toes down, press the circle, and then rest that left knee down. Let's switch the circle over to your left hand. Try that little balance challenge on the other side. Extend the right leg behind you, breathe in. Push into the circle with your left hand, raising your right leg at the same time. Keeping your balance. Good. 4-point kneeling. Up you reach. Tap the toes, release the circle. Exhale, press down, lift. And everything lowers back down. Good job. Sit back once more. Big deep breath in through the nose and out. Coming up now to sit straight up onto your sitting bones. Nice vertical pelvis. If you need to sit up on a cushion, do so. Press the handle of the circle down with both hands between the legs, and then just nice spine stretch forward to release that upper body through the lower back. Stack your spine back up to sit tall. And again, nod the chin, roll through the vertebrae one at a time as you push into the circle handle. And again, exhale, a little bit of flexion through your spine, a little stretch through the inner thigh. Inhale up. Just take your time to do this nice stretch. Well done. Let's stretch a little bit through the legs now. Roll down onto your back. Place the left foot into the handle. You hold on to the other handle, and the leg on the ground can be straight or bent. And just push the left leg gently up into the handle of the circle. A couple of times to release behind the knee. Stretch into the hamstrings. And just breathe here with a good stretch for that left leg. Take your time to do these stretches. Circle's a great place to give you a little bit of extra movement for that leg. Let's switch sides, try that on the other side. A couple of bend and straightens of the leg first. Extend the other leg if it feels comfortable, or keep it bent, and then just stretch through that right knee, lengthening the hamstrings, back of the knee. And then coming up to sit. Again, sit where you're comfortable, cross-legged, on a chair, on a block or a cushion. Have your left hand resting on top of the circle. Gently open out the right side of your body into a nice mermaid stretch. Pressure on the circle with the left hand really gives you a nice bit of extra work into that left shoulder as you open out the right side of your body. Breathe in, take the arm up. Exhale, open that side bend. Enjoy this stretch, and then take it to the other side. Right hand on the circle. Take the arm up and open it out through the left side of your body. Breathing out. Inhale up. In your own time, good stretch. And then gently pressing the handles of the circle. Press the palms into one another, flex your spine, and then pull the circle in towards you as you open out the chest and the ribs into a little back bend. Breathe in. Exhale as you press the arms forward into flexion. Well done. Place the circle to one side, shoulder shrug a couple of times up to your ears, and let's finish with a big stretch over the head. Breathe in. Exhale. Well done.